So in this recording, we'll see how we can get the token counts from, like, while invoking models from LLM models from AWS Bedrock. So we'll see like Llama, Claude, and Mistral, right? These are the three models that we'll do, right? So first of all, I created this callback, Bedrock callback.py, right? Where this is from LangChain core callbacks, right? I imported the base callback handler, which I inherited here. This is my custom Bedrock token counter, where I am like on LLM start. I'm counting the tokens, right? And on LLM end, right? I'm getting the tokens from. So this is the input token and this is the output token, right? This is what I have coded based on the this Bedrock token counter, right? So this is the base callback handler. This is counting the input token. This is counting the output token, right? Now I created under retrieval. So now the two things, right? Retrieval and generation is what we'll see. So under retrieval, I have the base class. I inherited that class here, right? And here I'm just hard coding the document, the contextual document that I need to pass. Ideally, here you'll write your logic to retrieve the right context based on your prompt, but here I'm hard coding it and then passing it. And the context that I'm passing is Taj Mahal is in Agra, Uttar Pradesh, right? And then in the generation, in the bed folder, I have again my base class, generation base class, which I am importing here in the Bedrock generation class, right? So here, first of all, I am in this class, I have a get prompt definition or a get prompt function, which returns a prompt based on a prompt template. This prompt template will be externalized where you'll store it like outside the code, like maybe in a content management system or a directory, right? Then I have the generate logic. Like in the generate logic, I am or the generate function, I'm passing the model ID. This model ID will be either Mistral, Claude, or Llama, right? And then I'm passing the retrieval object, right? The retrieval object is this one, right? I'm passing the retrieval object because I need to get the context, right? So then I'm getting the context. I'm doing a retriever.get relevant context. This I don't need, right? Oh, okay, this I need. Sorry, this is a question I'll ask, right? And then I am instantiating the Bedrock client. So this get Bedrock client is nothing but so in the base class, I put that in the base class. So if you see, this is nothing but instantiating like through the Boto3. I am instantiating the what do you call it, like the Bedrock runtime client, right? Since so there are two types of client, Bedrock and Bedrock runtime, but for invoking model, I need Bedrock runtime. So here I'm returning the Bedrock client. And this code will be available in my GitHub. You can take a look at it. So I'm returning the Bedrock client here. This is what in the generation, the first thing that I do is then in the generation, right? I get the, so after I get the context, I get an instance of the Bedrock client. And then I'm using Bedrock LLM. Remember to use Bedrock LLM, not Bedrock. Bedrock will be deprecated. Bedrock LLM is the latest wrapper. And LangChain AWS, right? You need to pip install LangChain AWS, right? Not LangChain community, right? LangChain has moved the Bedrock wrapper classes under LangChain AWS. That's what you should use, right? Not the LangChain community and Bedrock LLM, right? So this is where I'm instantiating the Bedrock LLM. The client is Bedrock client and the model ID is, I'll pass the model ID, whether it's Mistral or Claude, right? And then I'm getting the prompt, self.get prompt. Then I'm chaining it, prompt LLM, token counter, right? This is the token counter that I'm instantiating. And now I'm passing the context, the question, and the callback is my token counter, right? I'm inputting the input token and the output token, right? Before running this, I already created my IM roles, right? So I created one IM role for Claude, one for Llama, one for Mistral, right? And I gave each of these roles access to specific model to invoke. So this is the Llama assume role, right? So first we'll run the Llama. So this is the Llama, right? So I created an instance of the Bedrock generation, and then I'm generating it. So this is Llama. So let's see what Llama does. By the way, for using the token counter callback, you need to install pip install transformers, right? Transformers, like the tokenizer that it uses is from transformers, right? And then if you see here now, it ran. So it gave me the answer. This is the input token. This is the output token. Is this the input token? Yeah, this is the input token. This is the output token. Now I will run it with model ID Claude V2, and my assume role will be now the Claude assume role. And if I run it, I'll get the Claude. So okay, based on the provided page content, the is an address 4920. Now I'll run it for the Mistral, right? So the Mistral is 8 into 7 being struct model. I'll run. Okay. Let's see. So okay, so it is 57 and 22. Taj Mahal is located in Agra, right? Input token. So this is a demonstration I wanted to show how you can write your custom callback to count the custom callback using LangChain wrapper to count the tokens, because this is important because you need the tokens to calculate the cost of each request, right? That's all I wanted to share today. Thank you.